Hello, and welcome to the new Let's Play series on Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls. I'm actually going to do a Crusader playthrough today. I've just recently sat back down and got back into the game, and especially with Diablo 4 coming out, I figured it'd be a good time to come back and revisit the series again. I'm planning on actually doing a playthrough through each of the available characters. Going from Barbarian, Crusader, Demon Hunter, Monk, Witch Doctor, and Wizard, and I may come back for the Necromancer again. I just don't have it purchased just yet. So let's start the series off with we'll go with the Barbarian. So the goal here is I'm going to play through each of the characters all the way up to max level 70, and afterwards we'll move on to the next character. Since the storyline doesn't really change, but how the characters interact with each other, and it does change. So I'd like to be able to showcase all of that as well. All right. So for a name, let's go with he's old. So, the old bear. There you go. And we'll go ahead and set the game settings. And let's go put this up on. We can try expert. It's not like it's going to hurt nothing. And we'll start from the beginning. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the game started.
I tire of the empty battles I once craved. I wander, outcast, while my tribe curses the gods who abandoned us. Our home is in ruins, yet I stand firm. 6 days ago, the falling star struck the town of Tristram. The dead rose in its wake. What evil is this? Could it be what I have sought these long years? A foe worthy of my blade?
Alright, so I have a few Paragon points. Let's go ahead and spend those real quick before we get started. I guess I'm going to go for a little bit of life per hit. Doesn't really do much for me. Resistance, I'll just go ahead and set that. Resist all. Offense. Let's go with attack speed. And then for core, we'll just pump some extra points into strength there. Accept.
This place reeks of death. The fallen star is near. I seek the fallen star.
It fell on the old
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
The ancients grant me strength.
They keep coming.
When in doubt, just use a big
fight
hammer.
like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
Yeah, I do that.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Yeah, you and me both.
Zachariah. By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and...
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
I know I don't really need to buy the armor right away, but getting some on is not a bad idea either.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
Well, I mean, that's what happens.
Nothing ever seems to change in New Tristram, does it?
What do you mean?
There's always some threat of the risen dead or foul evil descending on the town, isn't there?
Don't you dare the dead, rising from their graves. This must be the end of the world. The dead, rising from their graves.
Clear the way. I wish to pass.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am the mayor of this town.
Why are you trying to leave?
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No. For now, the safest place for cowards is behind the gates.
He's so nice to people.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
Yeah, you put dead people in your shop. What do you think was going to
The
happen?
dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
I will send them back to their graves. I will save your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
We never should have built on this.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
How can I help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Your warriors will be avenged.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
More fury.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Oh, I forgot. I actually have a pet. Let's go and grab him real quick. Use a customized portrait. Pets. Use this one. It came with the StarCraft 20th anniversary from 2018. I've also got this guy. Nice. Horrible. I'll take this one. Small.
I will enjoy this. I need fury.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Kanduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Gain new strength. Still recharging. Not enough fury. More fury. Task is done. These unholy creatures can rest now. Volcapo smiles on me. A foe worth killing. Not enough fury. I need fury.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
More fury. more time.
That lady drank a little too much, it looks like.
Old Tristram, Diablo himself once walked this place.
I heard the rumors, but I thought them just fancies of Lord Willie, until I saw them dragging people through the streets today. Their own citizens. Has the world gone mad?
All right, let's go turn this quest in. Well, actually, let's talk to Leah first. We'll go turn the quest
For
in.
a long time, Uncle Deckard avoided coming back to this place. There were a lot of ghosts here for him. This is where Diablo drove old King Leoric mad and terrorized the people. I don't know what really happened here, but whatever it was horrible. Nearly everyone who survived went mad.
Thank you for your help. But could you...
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to ADRIA'S hut. The key must still be there.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
What you got, Hadrig?
It doesn't seem likely that Deckard Cain could have survived down in the cathedral this long, does it?
He is alive, and I will rescue him.
You seem quite sure of yourself. You know something I don't.
Of course I'm quite sure of myself. I am the protagonist. Alright, let's go save Deckard Cain.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. hidden cellar. Follow me.
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Not enough fury.
Got yourself a nice little helmet. And what do you got?
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen.
I will go.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
Another poor soul. Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within. This is where the star fell. Time to test my skill. I need fury.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
Not ready yet. Those mushrooms are immense.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
More fury.
On. Actually, we're going to return to town real quick. Oh, I don't have the teleport. Never mind.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die. When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Yeah, like Danon had a hard time.
me. I don't want to change.
Get that extra XP gain.
Need more time.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones! I will save you! Help! Help! Not ready yet. I need fury.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
I have need of your knowledge, Deckard Cain. Leah will be happy that you live.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star.
I have honored my pledge to Leah and rescued Cain. All that stands between me and the mystery of the fallen star is the Skeleton King, whose return has again darkened Tristram.
All right, I think we'll actually wrap it up here now. It's, it seems like it's been a good amount of time, and it gives you at least a show of what the game is like. If you want to, hit like if you enjoyed the content. If you feel like it, you may always, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos when they come out. Other than that, please enjoy yourselves, have a nice night, and take care of everybody. Bye, and have fun.